This segment brought to you by SureCrop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
My name is Dr. Ignacio Ciampitti. I'm associate professor. I'm an extension specialist, cropping systems, corn specialist. And today I would like to take just a few minutes of your day to talk about corn production problems and other things that you might be looking on your corn stands. So let's start for a quick update on the planting. So when you're looking at planting time, corn is it's well done for the state of Kansas. Planting process was quite complex this year. I mean, when you're looking about mid-April until mid-May, and even if we go to late May, our window for planting was really small. We have weeks with only few days of planting. So we have many challenges on trying to plant that corn. Early season corn was really planting into wet soils, and also, exacerbated to that is that we have really more precipitations coming right after. So if you really take a look to some of the stands, you will see a couple different issues. First ones are plants with many gaps. So you see a stand that we have, for example, 5 or 6 plants, and then we have a big gap, one plant alone, and then we have another set of plants. That was very common, and I have seen that situation in many fields. One of the main issues when you're looking at those stands is basically any plant that we are missing in between is missing yield potential. Another factor is the really differences in development and growth. Okay, and let me explain briefly. When we are talking about development, we are emphasizing the difference in the number of leaves. You will see situations that we have some corn that is reaching 4 leaves at this point, and some of the corn might be reaching 5 leaves. And then there are some of the corn, small ones, that they are only just on 3 leaves. So sometimes we are seeing situations of 2 or 3 leaves difference in development. Okay, that's one of the main characterizations. The second one is growth. And the growth is just being dominated by the size of the plants. You will see when you're looking at these stands, some plants they have probably twice the height as compared with another plants that they are quite small, and they were coming 2 to 3 weeks after the initial set of emergence. Those plants, they tend to become plants that they are not adding to the canopy, but they are sometimes even competing to corn. To all the plants that were coming early. And why is that? Most of the times those plants that were coming early, they will be established, they will keep growing, and they will reach flowering before the late emerging plants. So in many places we will need to really having a close look to the canopy and make sure that we take a look to the nitrogen needs for corn, because we have a lot of rain. So timely for nitrogen application and really synchronizing the demand of the plant with the offer from the soil or the one that is coming from the fertilizer will be really critical this year to make sure that we are not losing yield. Few other things that we have seen in many sections of the state, we have seen some issues of hail, some hailstorm in many places in South Central, in Northeast, and we also have seen situations of green snap. Okay, so those are kind of 2 different problems. Situations that they are hail connected and they are only affecting the upper leaves when the corn is just before the B5 or 5 leaf stage, probably not affected that much yield potential. Most of the times farmers, we need to wait at least a couple of days to go out and do evaluations of green snap, because the question there will be to make a decision if the plant will make it or not. So the stems are usually bended, and I have been seeing a lot of corn when you are going in the road, that is leaning or bended. But the challenge is when the stems are broken, then we know for sure those plants will not recover. And the only way to identify those situations is going after a couple days, a storm event or hail event, and then looking at plants and trying to identify spots in the field to quantify what is the number of missing plants.
The Kansas Wheat Innovation Center in Manhattan is rediscovering ways to get improved varieties and new genetics in the hands of farmers faster. Grower-led and checkoff-funded research initiatives are bringing about positive change. This grassroots leadership provides a strong voice in Topeka and Washington, D.C. Now is the time to partner with Kansas Wheat in moving wheat forward. Kansas Wheat Commission and Kansas Association of Wheat Growers. Farmers investing in their future and yours. Log on to rediscoverwheat.org.